Hey guys, it's Ox here and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back with another new Switch review or Epomaker Switch review, and we have a very budget linear switches. I can say this is quite a fairly new switch from them, so today let's all take a look and listen at the Peace Lilly linear switch. But first, a quick message for our today's sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop shop for all your PCB prototyping needs, and let me tell you that they have a lot of offers to choose from, such as the Rigid Flex PCB for more complex PCB prototyping. So if you are working on a project that needs more flex to it, this should be the service that you should get. Just add your file and wait for the codes. If you are interested in these kinds of services, head over now to PCBWay.com, links in the description. A quick disclaimer that the switches was sent by Epomaker for a review, but of course I give you guys my honest and unbiased opinion on the Lilly switches. I'll place all of their links on my description down below. So let's take a look at the switches. So the switches was inspired by the lily flower, and I wanted to read the description further, but let's just go with the materials. It's using palm on the housing, so both top and bottom it's using palm, and for the stems we have a polycarbonate. For the springs, it's 20mm springs with a 42-gram actuation and a 47-gram bottom out force. Switches comes in pre-factory lube, and now the switches, get this, you only have one option. 100 pieces for $24.99, so that's about 25 cents a piece, which is not bad as it can cover most of the layout for you, and you only have to buy them in one pack instead of the norm of 35 and 45 pieces per pack. So in today's video, it's going to be the usual. We're going to do a sound comparison versus other linear switch. Also, please do stick around at the end of the sound test as I talk about my thoughts and opinion about it. For the sound test, we're going to use the Vega 65. I'll place the configuration for that down below. And speaking of the sound test, please do keep in mind that the sound and experience, it will always vary depending on your keyboard build. So with all that out of the way, please do enjoy the sound test on the Peace Lilly linear switch. And that was the sound test on the Peace Lilly switches. Please do let me know on what you think about them on the comment section down below. And also thank you for staying. And now let's talk about my thoughts and opinion about the switch. Let's first talk about my thoughts on the feel. With the pre-factory lube, honestly, I would say it was smooth, but it's quite lacking. Like, I can feel that it was a bit inconsistent on the batches or on the switches. I can feel a bit of a scratch as well, so if ever you also have that experience, I would say just relube them, you should be fine. Feel wise, it's a bit of a light linear. Again, it's 42-gram actuation force and has a fast bottom out 47 or a light bottom out 47 grams. But bottom out wise, it didn't feel that aggressive. It's still smooth and soft, and I also barely made any mistyping to my surprise. For me, I don't really prefer light switches as I do type fast and I do get fatigued most of the time if they're a bit too light. But for the switches, it was fine. Took me like a day to get used to it. Can say typing on these was nice with the full palm housing. Moving on to my thoughts on the sound, pre-factory lube wise, I would say, it was better in terms of the sound as I didn't hear any spring and lift ping or any scratches. Sound wise or the pitch and tone of the switches, I freaking love the sound that it brings to our Vega. It has that high pitch clacky tone to it, and you can also hear a tad bit of a deep tone during the bottom out, especially on that spacebar. But it's really like a clacky switch. Same as the feel, the palm housing on these sounds really nice and satisfying in my opinion. And if you ever find the sound a bit high pitch for your liking, just add some lube and it should be toned down and should sound more subtle. Overall, I enjoyed using the switches as I really like how they sound, but I would say on the feel, it could have been better with the pre-factory lube, but I would still use this on a daily basis just to see how it would sound and feel once broken in. I would say I do recommend checking this out if you are looking for a new linear switch for your build. Not to mention the pricing, it's superb for $24.99 for 100 pieces. Price to value wise, this is a switch that you may want to consider on your list. And that is it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the review on the Peace Lilly Switches, and I hope you find the review helpful. If you do, please don't forget to like the video, share if you want, and of course, subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys on the next Soundtest. Peace.